Good day, viewers. I want to talk about the CBN Agri Financing Scheme. It's also known as under it we have the anchor borrowers, and you can see the daily trust according to Refund. That is Rice Farmers Association of Nigeria. Yeah, they said it's a failed intervention, and also the chairman in his statement said he distanced himself, that is the body of IFAN distanced itself or herself from the program after evaluating the whole sustainability structure of the program. To me, I just want to share my own opinion and the experience from my experience as well. Yes, we all know Refund. Refund, that's Rice Association of Farmers. Yes, they are rice association anyway. They deal in they farm rice and they have a lot of they are all over the state or the country. So these anchor borrowers now, this scheme, this CBN Agri Financing Scheme, under which anchor borrowers came, I think it was first launched in 2015. 2015 or so, I think 2015, during MFLA, that's the former CBN, a wonderful MFLA, CBN governor. That program was supposed to be a wonderful program because the program came in a way that would have benefited a lot of farmers. Not just the farmers, even the input suppliers in Nigeria. It's a scheme that, if even it was implemented well, it would have, gone a long way to take Nigeria off, hunger, this hunger crisis. Why I say so, I'll give you my reasons. The the anchor borrowers was designed in a way that these farmers will be given inputs. That is, they'll be given fertilizers for free. They'll be given seeds. Not free, it's like a loan, input loan. Fertilizers, seeds, um, I don't think herbicide were part of it from my own chapter because by then I had people that participated in it, and I was with okay, our seed company didn't really participate in it, but I had some other friends in other seed companies that participated in supply of the inputs. So I think, to the best of my knowledge, was a fertilizer. I think there is a chemical herbicide or so. Then they gave seeds. Then also they gave little token for labor. So what else? What else could a farmer really request for or need? To carry out a production cycle. This was a very brilliant idea. So the idea was these farmers will be given at the end, they'll pay back with their harvest. So there's this anchor that would be in charge of collecting this harvest and in turn pay pay it back to the source in cash. So it's just like a off taking. So the farmer won't stress himself. The farmer will just produce, submit it, the anchor will collect it, monetize it and pay back it's just as if the farmer is paying back his loan in using the harvest. Then that other person, the anchor would monetize it, they off take it and pay back the money, the loan. So it would have been brilliant. But let me tell you what really happened from my own side. When this refund, when I saw their statement, when I saw their statement, their stand on the news, I was like, let me just tell public from my own side what really happened because in a way, I had a gaze. I think I also had some people that were part of the coordinators of that program. So, one of the things that made this program failed then, number one, in my own region was farmers were not given this input on time. This bureaucracy thing, they were not giving inputs on time because they were asking farmers to open account to the is it one of the bank of agriculture, open account, deposit some monies there, then before they'll process documentation, all those bureaucracy before they give this input. Before they were giving this input, I think some in my state, the peak of planting peak, the season, the planting peak, the month where farmers are supposed to plant, at least because majorly the people I knew dealt with soybean, at least June ending July, but these inputs were coming around August. So that is number one failure. And quite all right, they were giving this thing. Some of them were not giving, one problem with Nigeria. We have good policy, but implementing it, and we keep blaming the government. Sometimes it is we individuals. So those in charge, they would give you some of the, I don't want to go into, there are some sensitive information I don't want to put out there. So the bottom line is the inputs in common time. And agriculture, planting has to do with timing. There's a time to plant, to clear your land. There's a time to plant. There's a time to give it input, nutrients such as fertilizer. And there's a time to apply all the technologies that you require to have a good harvest. And when you miss those timing, you are already losing. So at the end, the rain, now climate too will now do its own, the village thing. The climate will change, the projection, everything, the rain ceased, and a lot of crops were drying up in the field. A lot of farms, a lot of crops dried up in the field, so the farmers could not pay back. Farmers could not pay back, the anchors could not recover this harvest, they could not pay back CBN. And CBN really put a huge amount of money during that time. So you see, this it became a serious problem, serious problem. Now let's go to the input suppliers, that the seed companies that supplied on credit. I remember one company I will not mention. My friend was working there. As in, his dad owned the company. We did a Agra project together. They supplied up to 2018. Some of the seeds were not even given to the farmers. Some of them were in the warehouses where they supplied and that was supposed to distribute it to the farmers. Some of them were boggled. The warehouses were boggled and, theft. They stole some of the inputs. Those people now, they could not pay them back for their inputs. That is the input suppliers, the company that supplied. And this business, that could cripple a lot of businesses or a lot of companies. They supply seed on credit with the hope that they will be paid back. With this huge amount of money that was, given for this project, they were not paid. They were not paid because I think states were responsible for paying, the state government were responsible for paying the input supplier. So a lot of that. So the program just crashed like that. And up to today, they are still following up farmers to pay back that money. Farmers, how do you expect them to pay? You didn't give them on time. Some of the people, a lot of things happened. Some wrongs happened, and that's the child. There is no way you get results, but it's a very good policy. So this year also, Uncle Bora is supposed to kick in, but you can see what Sirifan is saying and every other this thing. So that's it. It's a good policy, but implementation is always the problem. That's it. That's my own take. That's what I could say from my own opinion. It was a very good, good, intervention scheme that would have been so powerful. You understand? But implementing it was difficult. So it encountered a lot of failure, and the farmers too ended up being indebted up to today. Some of them they refuse, and this thing now the farmers have used to open accounts. When we go to the farmers' villages and we're anchoring some program where encourages farmers to open account with the bank, they don't want to because they feel when they open accounts through their BVN or NIN that the bank can trace them and deduct money from their account. So this has posed a lot of challenge to us in the field. So that's it for now. See you in my next video. Bye.